All right, you know what? I tried having a microphone. The microphone is not working because I didn't charge it. So whose fault is that? Mine. Anyone watch that Paul and Mike Tyson fight last night? I tried to, but it was really late, so I went to bed and I watched it first thing this morning. I was up at 4 and I went, let me see who won. I had spoiler warning. Mike Tyson did not win. It was Paul. Jake Paul, not Logan, even though his brother was there. I went, oh, well, I guess that's all right, but what do you expect from a fight? But here's my question. Was it really a fight? Was it a real fight or was it entertainment? And I think it was definitely the latter. My goodness, how, just looking at all the fuss that was around it, it was very well advertised by Netflix. And Mike Tyson, yeah, he's a fighter. He's old though. Old, going up against someone who's a lot younger, a lot healthier, a lot more vivacious, which was apparent in the fight. A lot more vivacious than him. And in a sporting event, would that be allowed? Probably not. Different weight categories. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a massive height. There's a height difference, different weight. They weren't really in each other's range from what I read a couple days ago. And I'm just going, this isn't really for sport, is it? It's just entertainment. Like some of the brands that were there, which I went, oh my goodness, look who's sponsoring this. What have we got? Netflix, of course. Celsius, that energy drink, which I do not touch because it's very, very strong. I can't handle it. You had Facebook or the Meta thing. I went, oh, they're sponsoring it. Another one's up, AT&T, they were massive. And then you saw the cheerleaders, the cowgirl or cowboy cheerleaders. I don't know what sport that's associated with, but they were all in sync and I went, wow, they're really pushing this one, aren't they? A lot of fanfare, very entertaining was the night with the different fights that were there. I did watch some of the early ones. Tough stuff. Oof. And I must admit, I don't really like it when girls fight. And I'm seeing them going, can we all just get along? And then seeing who won, she's got all the blood in her face. You're like, oh gosh. Ugh. But that was with the warm-ups. It wasn't the main attraction. The main attraction was not Logan, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fighting. That was the main event. Oh, another reason why it was just entertainment, not really sport. 8 rounds, fair call, but 2 minutes each. Usual boxing rounds, 3 minutes? 8 to 12 rounds? So I don't know if maybe they were trying to meet somewhere in the middle where you'd have Paul, inexperienced, maybe doesn't have the endurance in that, but also Mike Tyson. How old is he? 58 years old. I had to write that down. 58. Probably can't do a full fight, and nor would you want to, even against Mike Tyson. No. I mean, I'm gonna read the notes here from the rounds I did. Round 2, Paul was dancing, and his guards were down. That was one big thing of this fight that I went, oh my, whoa. Because first he start here, and then his guard would drop. But you see Mike, he's got his up the whole darn time. Even I think the lowest they got was here, but they would always be around there. Because it takes one, that's what they call a knockout round, one good placed or well-placed jab, and they're out. Which did not happen. Didn't happen. Round 4, Tyson looked very tired. But again, his age, come on. And he's fighting someone less than half of his age. 27 years old is what he was at. Again, no guard up. Paul was on the attack in round 6. Round 7, and then round 8. It was nice at the end how Paul, I think when they had the tap out the last 10 seconds, he kind of did a little bow. But I went, that's kind of dumb because bow, you're still in the game. Mike Tyson could have gone, whoop, and then whoops, you're down on the ground. Oh, interesting. It was a very entertaining fight. And I think that was the main goal of it. Friday night, what you gonna do? We're gonna watch a fight on Netflix. Had a massive crowd where it was being filmed in Texas somewhere. It wasn't Arlington? I think that was it. It was somewhere in Texas. Oh, a couple notes here I made as well is how I'm seeing this more often, how you've got influencers helping out. You had a couple actresses, you had Cedric the Entertainer, but with some of the presenters, it wasn't associated with a particular news station, a particular company. It was associated with them. It had their name and then their handle to find them on Instagram or on social media. And I went, how intriguing. So it was very cool to see that. And I think some people were like, oh, that person from the internet. And I just went, oh, we can find them and follow them, go from there. Now, what really solidified my opinion of this is just entertainment was a quote at the end with a final kind of interview with Jake Paul, where I think the host was asking him, so what's the next fight? Who are you going to fight next? And he says, anybody. I've set this standard for making money and entertainment. There was a name that was mentioned. I do not know which. And then Jake Paul said he knows where the money man is at. And Jake Paul, he's the current money man in that regard. I think both athletes, both contenders, were paid quite well, as you expect for something like this. But it's just showing, if you want to entertain, if you want to create excitement, you can definitely do that in the USA. It's nuts, it's everywhere, it's a lot of hype, which is surrounding all of this. And even though it's not a sport, it's nothing official, it's not whatever, it was competition set up between two people to entertain and to make some money. Okay, they made a lot of money, but oh gosh, can you imagine the betting? Or there was a betting website that I can't read my writing. It was betting something app. A couple of those up there. So it was an entertaining fight indeed. And if that's what they went on to achieve, they certainly got it. I just went to bed before actually seeing the final results, so I watched it this morning at 4. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye.